Season 2 Altered Carbonis. Now, I just put up the ending of Season 1, and I had some issues with it. My biggest problem, to compress it all, my biggest problem was the first 3/4 of the show had amazing verisimilitude. And the last quarter just dropped all that, seemingly out of nowhere. I had a lot of problems with the consistency of the last half of the show. And to explain, it really felt like the show had thought of what a actual society would be like if stacks were invented, right? As the show progressed, it was like, oh yes, of course, there would be super rich people who just keep making clones of themselves or keep moving their stack from sleeve to sleeve. Yes, of course, families would like pool their money together and they wouldn't be able to necessarily buy a new sleeve, but they could rent or lease a sleeve for like a holiday or something, like how Ortega does for that Day of the Dead thing. Right? Of course, if you're that rich, your sexual tastes and your professions and your hobbies or whatever thing you're doing would be a little fucked up. They have that fighting arena in the pit. When Bancroft goes to the sort of brothel jack off, he like strangles the women. If he accidentally kills them, it's no big deal. I just buy him a new sleeve. It's not real death. The nuances of that, okay, there would be like criminals that kind of split their mind, like Dimmy the twin. Okay, he does this and he goes there, and you don't really know who's who, and like it seemed like, oh right, I kept doing that almost every episode. Yes, of course that would be a thing that would exist here. And then Ray showed up with her ninja sword, and that kind of like threw me through a loop. And then it just like kind of fell downhill from there. Her one motivation, seemingly to me, and I guess maybe I just don't understand it. I've read the comments, and to be fair, when you're reading a YouTube comment, you lose a lot of the nuance. Hey, this is what actually happened. This is what she meant. And I just read the sentence, so maybe a lot of that argument just totally gets lost in translation. She just doesn't make any sense to me. She didn't make any sense to me. Her one motivation is to save Talk and have them be together. I did it all for you. I waited 300 years to bring you out so we could be together again. Whatever. I tried to find you immediately. Like, that's her thing, is above all, we need to be a family. But she just like keeps fucking him over. Like, there's no possible way for him to ever want to be with her with the way that she's acting. And there was another comment about, well, how she's psycho. She's lost her mind. She jumps between all these different sleeves. I don't necessarily think so. She had the same envoy training Takeshi did, and there's a clear disconnect from her to Dimmy the twin. If you remember when Dimmy tortures Takeshi, he's like freaking out like that. And then later on in the next couple episodes or whatever, they, I guess it would have to be before that when she tells him don't seek revenge. He meets up with the black dude, Hemingway, who's played by Ray. And there's a clear power difference there. It's clear that one of them still has everything intact and the other one is kind of loose. One of them has continued to rise up in power, and the other one has kind of hit this glass ceiling in how much power they wield. And it's also revealed that most of the time she spends it in her normal sleeve anyway. And you also have to imagine, as a complete business mogul who's built vast enterprises and has all these meths sort of as her main customers, she would have her mental capabilities attached to her. If she had kind of lost her mind at any point, she wouldn't be able to run this vast of a business with all these intricacies and nuances in what they're dealing with. So I don't necessarily agree with that. It's just like she just didn't make sense to me. And then the show just kind of lost a lot of its cyberpunk realness, I guess. It kind of... I don't really know how to explain it. It just wasn't as good as the first 3/4 of the show, in my opinion. But season 2 dropped, so I rushed through season 1. The only thing I know about season 2 is Anthony Mackie is now Takeshi's main sleeve. I haven't watched any trailers. I haven't seen any other reactions or anything like that. The one guy that I talked to about the shows that I'm watching hasn't watched it because he's waiting to kind of watch it with me. So I don't know anything about season 2. I don't know what they're doing. I would like them to, like, you know, reference some of the stuff from season 1, but you have to imagine it's a totally different planet with new characters and stuff. But I'm excited to get excited about Altered Carbon again. And I hope it kind of hits the ground running again, because I definitely did sort of this near the end of season 1. But I'm hopeful. I feel like I'm in a neutral place. It's been a couple days since that last episode went up, since I've watched it. So I've had time to cool down, right? Go on my walks. So now we can start season 2, episode 1. Maybe I just cut all that first part. I don't know if that's important. Anyway, here we go.
This is a ghost story.
Okay.
Told in the age of eternal life.
I already like this. This is Takeshi's new body. Okay. It's not Anthony Mackie, but okay, of course it's a gamer microphone, RGB lights in the mic. Okay. I mean, I get, okay. He picks up, okay. One of my favorite characters is back.
Any idea which one of these losers is him?
I have an idea. How is Poe here? What's going on with Poe? They had a thing. Wait, what the fuck is going on? That's a really cool effect. Oh, that's what the clocks signify. Reset. Okay. So she's looking for an emitter on people, and then she'll find Takeshi. How long after the first one is this? Illusion of you. None of you are Kovac. Okay. Wait. Hold on now, dog. Hold on. Hold the phone-eronies. Hold on. I gotta watch this again. This dude's a little... Right, of course. This dude's a little pickpocket. There's the little light blue thing on his coat, which he doesn't have here. But the credits are light blue, right? Look at this dude. Yeah, okay. He's gonna have them all kill each other. Somehow he palms them after he closes the case. Right, so they're here. They're not here. Closes the case. And somehow now it's here. Okay, sure, whatever. It's his own briefcase. Got a Fallout bottom. Mike and Penn and Teller. Sure. It's a pretty cool way to start. Right. Okay.
Kill each other over an MTK.
Dirty boy. Ooh, okay. Well. And not so empty, I guess. She wanted to kill you. You would have already been dead, I guess.
Meth. It's a job offer.
Oh no. We all know how this goes.
Tell your boss, hard pass.
We all know where this goes.
I don't care how many credits.
To intrigue. Yeah, maybe it was kind of stupid. Organic damage, sure. Doesn't really matter. Would he actually just get shot in the back like that? Whatever. So this is the basic
Because you could have done your research.
virtual room. This is the room that like Jaeger had him in.
That wasn't my associate set up this virtual subroutine. You mean your bounty hunter?
Well, he said plural. My associates.
Psychopath. Always wanted to play piano.
Why do you play piano?
I need your protection. From what?
Myself. I'm no sleeve. Oh.
Hellcrest Falconer.
Piano theme kicks in. Okay. What does he dream of? Death? Sweet release? Corona? In the first episode, he yelled out for a mirror so he could see the new sleeve. I guess that like helped him. It like flashback who he was to the new sleeve, and then he started screaming. So maybe that's his thing. Uh-oh. Looks like things maybe aren't going as planned. Right, he's going through the, like, readjustment thing. Not having a good day. This is how... this is how... motherfuckers be waking up on Sunday like this. Sunday morning after a night out. Ah! Ah! What did I do? Flashbacks. Siri, be quiet. Uh-oh, someone's behind you, my dog. Oh, he's got that rapid healing. Okay, that's how he deals with his...
Is now complete.
Oh. Oh, okay. Just like that. That's how he kind of deals with the trauma of it, I guess. I mean, when you're involuntarily sleeved, I guess it's much worse than if you're like... Okay. Like a minute on the job, you've already failed? Where is she? Okay, some sort of virus. It's the smell. Maybe if you didn't spend all that time getting dressed, putting the boots on, putting socks on, if you just ran out there, maybe you would have had enough time. I'm glad Poe's back. Harlan's World, that's, isn't that, that's his home planet, right? He's on... Okay, he just did a full 360. Kappa. Okay, for some reason he's on his home planet? Or the meth, okay.
Home again, huzzah.
Elder Orbitals, Angel Fire. I'm still not sure what that means, but...
Try 30.
30 years, right where I started, not where we started. This one.
We just got... I didn't... refreshing change.
Okay. That's kind of hype. Okay, I kind of like that. This dude's like the Punisher now. Whatever it is, it's kind of cool. Elder Orbitals. Looks like lightning, obviously, but...
You might be right about Kel.
Piano theme kicks in again. Okay, well, when he spins back up...
We'll need some place to stay.
Oh, I mean, you know, whatever. I guess he's actually dead. That's what the virus is.
True salvation is found in renunciation. Become a renouncer, and the world can be as you make it. No loss, no pain.
No, thank you.
If they have a... Okay, I'm going to remember this. I don't know what it's... I don't know what this is going to be important for, but if it's a speaking line, I'll... Become a renouncer and the world can be as you may get, no loss, no pain. Okay, whatever. I'll remember that. Ziggy will remember this. Fists of Fate 37 with the sleeve of Vin Diesel.
Mine's
So they picked up 10 years ago. So they left whatever world they were on in season 1, and then 10 years after he started his grand adventure, Kelchrist's squad picked back up again. Well, I mean, I guess Conrad became a renouncer then, right? I mean... Okay.
we've also suffered great loss.
Sure, right. You would just hollow project that to wherever you are. Sure. Do you know who that is? No. I kind of like this because it also shows, in a subliminal way, it also shows the divide in that she's staring at a wall with a projector on it. She's not actually looking at like how out of touch and how removed she is from the sort of commoners, the crowds below her. She doesn't even see them when she's talking to them. She has to intonate and like look as if they're there, as if she's directly referencing them. But on her side, it's just a flat gray wall. I think it's pretty smart. I think it's pretty, I like that. What's this dude, David Bowie?
Standing between the Protectorate and us is them.
The only thing standing between the Protectorate and us is them. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Was she talking about the rebels and her? Oh no, this is some sort of elder.
Taken seriously.
father say that too.
So that's Elder orbitals are satellites, weaponized satellites. And then I guess angel fires when they shoot, then that would be the spark. Or whatever those lines are, it's like shooting debris or something. Okay. I like this dude's tie. So elders, spine, hip, here, feet. Also like a claw here, another hand, smaller appendage here, another appendage. I'm not sure if this is a skull. I guess it is. 1, 2, 3. This would be maybe the cord. 4, 5, 6. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here. 7-armed thing.
Where are we going again?
I just told you twice.
Oh. Are we there yet?
We're here.
That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad.
Good to see you too.
Okay. This is the hotel he was at in the very first episode when he gets shot by the Protectorate. Well, sure. Harlan would have let them through in order to pick him up. Okay, a lot has changed since. Jesus, that would have been almost 300 years ago. Oh. Nani?
You don't recognize your own great.
Oh, because he says, whoever you may be instead of, oh, okay. Whoopsie. It was the, you got a new tattoo. It just threw me.
Now that you mention it, you look familiar.
Threw me through a loop, man.
That sleeve is worth a bundle, Yuki-san. Some custom shit.
How would they know? I mean, I'll roll with it, but I get the only thing that comes to mind is they have like some sort of Oni or something. Like one of them's doing the Google search in the eye to like scan the body, I guess. But they've never mentioned anything like, well, whatever. This guy knows it's military and he knows it's custom somehow. But doesn't the other guy in a common combat? Well, no, okay.
Perhaps not.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Ooh! Okay, that shows how strong it is again. Just put your arms out. Just get them back. I bet they had a lot of fun filming this. This dude just keep getting stabbed in that same spot. Okay, I like this guy. Oh, fuck. Do you have any idea who you escorted past my security? It's not what you did, son. It's who you did it to. Who? It's John Wick. Oh, you fucked up. Oh, you fucked up now.
Cut out my
No, it's not a threat.
You will do nothing.
Educate him.
Educate him. You can do nothing. With a fucking pencil.
To endanger you, only to ask a favor.
Which will inevitably
To stay.
endanger you.
Did a job for me after the fall of Stronghold.
That one sleeve he was wearing. Okay, I like that.
DHS.
So he came here.
Has it ever occurred to
Okay, so right, yeah, he would have left whatever world he was on originally, came here as his first stop. Maybe went to the Battle of Stronghold and like looked around and reminisced and stuff and contacted his old people, then left. Now he's back. Okay. Right here. Dude, of course the old Japanese man would be spitting this hot fire knowledge. This dude's okay, writing?
I didn't come here for a lesson.
Dude, I like this. He's gonna get the same tattoo on his left forearm. Ray? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Ray was here. Right, because this... Not necessarily. I was thinking, like, why would Ray be here? And then, like, oh, no, on Harlan, she was picked up by Yakuza and trained by them. Yakuza. And so maybe she was trained by or was under Tanashida. But I guess they don't actually... There could be multiple different gangs, so that doesn't really fly. But anyway, that's kind of cool. Ray written here. The nanoswarm, sir. Okay, sure. He left behind nanoswarm particles. Alright, as he's losing his mind, the hotel withers too. The same room too? Stab yourself again? For the third fucking time? Son of a bitch. Wait, what? Hold on. Was that her? Dressed up like Robin Hood? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, she didn't kill him, but she did get him out of the way, I guess. They changed the theme, add a lot more instruments to it, make it a lot more grand. Kel's alive? Kel's alive? What? Kel killed the meth? Kel's alive and Kel killed the meth? And remembered him? Fade to black, alter carbon. Okay, my member is fully erect right now. I like this. Okay, so Kel. Well, okay, no. Let's think through this logically. She died. Her stack was destroyed, just like Ray's. Ray said she made a backup. So there's two things. One is the backup, and the other one is someone rebuilt her. Just like how Ray said, they rebuilt me from my DNA. And I guess the third option would be the most obvious one, which would be someone is just wearing the skin of... Someone is wearing a sleeve of Kel, which I think we can cut out immediately because the reaction that she has here, right there. When he says, I did what you told me to, I survived. Then she like has this moment of recollection, which, well, I guess, I mean, I don't know how far they're going into like the sleeve memory thing. I guess if it was someone else wearing her, no, because even if the sleeve had a memory of him, if it was someone else, just like all the other bodyguards, they would have killed this guy too, especially after you immobilize him. Why would you leave a witness that's seen the body? You would kill that. So this can't be... Okay, so we can rule that one out. So it's either someone rebuilt her stack, because you can't... I guess a backup could go with how would they get the same body? I don't fucking know. It's either they rebuilt to back up because of Ray's thing, right? Or this is a backup of her, but that doesn't seem right because she would have immediately recognized who it was. So, like, maybe... Fuck, okay. I guess maybe the thing with Poe is, like, a theme. Losing yourself, right? The Japanese guy talks about it. The Renouncer, in a way, talks about it. All the quotes. Stay alive long enough. Everything becomes haunted. Time is ultimate enemy. And Poe's thing, maybe that's the theme for the season. So maybe she's lost touch of who she is. I don't know. I like this, though. I like this. This is coming out of the gate swinging. 30 years after the Bancroft case, a meth tracks down Kovacs to offer him a job, a high-tech sleeve, and a chance to see Kel Chris Falconer again. Dude, I like this. I like this. You've got me hooked again. Okay. I enjoy this. Hopefully you guys enjoys this too.